What's going on, everyone? Today I'm working on a 2004 Ford F-150 crew cab. As you can see, this is actually my service truck. Use this for roadside assistance and just rescuing stranded motors in general. Having some issues with my gauge lights. A couple of them went out. It's getting kind of hard to see some of the stuff at night. I did add some LED lights in here. It's not really made any difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to install some new lights that I purchased from a company here. Let me see if we can get a shot of this. Well, here's their logo, so maybe you guys can see that a little bit. It's super bright, L.e.d.com. It's their website. They have a great assortment of just anything LED. We've got all of our dash lights, so we're going to try to convert everything over. The only thing that I don't believe you can convert over on this truck as far as switching it over to LED is the battery light or charge warning indicator. I don't believe you can do anything with that. I think it does something to the charging system. So anyway, we'll try to get you guys set up on a different stand here and see if we can't get you a view on how to take the dash apart and install the lights behind the cluster. This is your basic setup. Of course, we got some extra stuff on here for our warning lights and things of that sort. But anyway, this is our gauge cluster here that we'll be removing from the dash panel of this truck. This should apply to, I believe, the late, well, it may be the late 03 models. Don't hold me to that, but I know 04 to, I believe, 2009, I believe is the same body style on these, or I believe it's the same procedure. Anyhow, this is what my gauge cluster looks like. I'm kind of in a shaded area, but even in the daytime, they're not real impressive. You can kind of see them change a little color there, and that's about it. So what we bought to see if we could remedy this, along with them being dim and also not having or having a few of them blowed out, is we purchased some of these here. These are number 78 bulbs, I believe. 74s, I'm sorry. And there's your BDC. So these are cool white. I believe they're 6K. Sorry, there's a truck passing by. They're 360 degree beam angle, so they have LEDs on the side, on both sides of the chip, as well as, if you can see that, there's a chip in the front there. So this should illuminate not only just the front of the gauge, but it should light up everything and around it. So we're going to see how this looks, and hopefully it turns out way better than what we've got now. So the first thing you're going to want to do, if you have tilt wheel, this one does. This panel here that mounts up to the bottom of the trim piece, it's just a pull tab, so you can go ahead and just pull them and they'll pop. So there's that side, and there's just that little clip. Ooh, this one's kind of rusty. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and get this side here, and then that's it. And then you'll have a 7mm bolt there, or screw, and there should be, yep, there's one on that side too. So you'll remove these two 7mm bolts, and here's some tools that you're going to need. Of course, a 7mm socket, a couple of extensions. I got a pick because there's a connector on top of the gauge cluster that we'll have to remove, and of course a ratchet or some sort of that to remove that. I'll only get these bolts out here and see if I can get this strand piece loose and Show you what we got. 7mm screws at the bottom of the trim panel removed, which will be this one here, and of course this one here. Once you get both of those loose, it's actually gonna start feeling kind of flimsy right here. Something I recommend to get is get you a set of trim tools. These are made out of plastic, and generally you don't have to worry about scratching up any of your interior plastics with these. You can use a flat blade screwdriver. Like I said, these you can get in here. You don't have to worry about, you know, muffing up any of the trim panels. So you're just gonna pop this out here, get it loose. All right, that's all the way out on this side. I believe there's a spot up here, and of course you can change them up too. But these are kind of nice because you can get in there and pull it down. There we go. There's one of the tabs there. Let's move over here to the other side. Get this one loose. All right, and that one is loose as well. Now, yeah, okay. So this top piece here, you want to get this out of the way. That goes over the top of your steering column. Go ahead and remove that, set it aside. And another thing you're going to want to do, of course, with this having a tilt wheel, is drop the steering wheel down and give you a little more room to work. Let's go ahead and get this down. And then basically you're just going to kind of wiggle it around and it should pop right up. So try to be gentle and don't over exert it so your plastic doesn't pop or break. And then, let's see, there's one back here in the very back, and then a little catch there. Let's see if we can get this one out. I think that's our main one holding it. There we go. And then that's it. You just pull this thing, this whole unit up out of your way. And just go ahead and set that aside for now. All right, and now we have access to our gauge cluster. Okay, so up here you have two connectors, one there and one there. And then, so I have a pick tool. You can use a key, anything to press this little tab in. All right, and basically what the key would be for, or whatever, is to push this little tab in. So I'll get this thing to focus here. Right here, you'll push that down. Now release the slide lock. It'll come over this way. So let's see if we can do that real quick. I'm going to try to do it one-handed. So, all right, now push that tab down, and then this little piece here just slides up. All right, and you'll see this whole thing start to come up. Set it aside. I don't believe that you can mess these up as far as putting them back in. The connectors are different sizes, so push the tab in. All right, once your tab's pushed in there, just release the. That's it. All right, now you'll have you got one there, one down here at the bottom, another one at the bottom there, and you'll have one there. Those are 7mm screws, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these off and then see what we've got once I get it. So it looks like we've got our gauge cluster loose here. I went ahead and removed the 4 7mm bolts. And basically you should just grab this thing and slide it up some, and then I believe there's a little cable on the back here. I don't know if we can see it or not. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Alright, there's a little cable that comes up here in the bottom. There's a tab here. I'm trying to get a better view. Anyway, you squeeze both of these, and this little piece should slide out. This is your, should be your indicator for if you're in park or neutral. Is out of the housing. Of course, once again, these two tabs. There's one there, and then there's one right in there. You'll push these tabs inward, and it will release the locks, which is right here. And then this thing just basically slides right out from the bottom. So now we have our gauge cluster out of the truck. All right, let's turn it around and see what we've got here. Okay. All right, and each one of these is going to be, so here's your turn this, and there's your bulb. And that's basically it. So what we're going to do now is pull out the bulbs, which, if I can hold the camera here, let's see. It should just basically pull it out of here. Okay, yeah. All right, so there's the bulb. All right, once you get the bulb out, open up a new one here. Sorry, bear with me here. Like I said, I'm holding the camera. All right, and here's our new LED chip. Once again, this is the 360 one, 6,000 Kelvin. Has the 3 chips on the bulb. It's not really much to it. And basically, you're just going to slide it back into your factory housing, like so. Once you get it back in there, then you just can take and turn it back in. And that's it. So you'll go through and replace all these ones. These up here, I believe one of these is for your battery indicator bulb. So you don't want to mess with that one. But all the rest of these you can change out. And I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll get a final video of the gauge lit up. Alright, so I'm back in the truck here. Had to wait a couple days to get this video. But I was going to show you guys what the truck looks like at night now with the new LED upgrades. And see what you think. Let's get the key in here. And that looks so much better. Of course, this is the panel here. We'll dim that down. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the interior lights off so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, it is so much better. And this little square down here, which is one of the lights that was out, yeah, it's crazy bright. Yes, there's a lot of miles on the truck, but can't beat a good Ford truck. Alright, and that's pretty much it on this video. I guess we're going to end it off here. If you would, like and subscribe. Leave some suggestions down below. If you have any comments, leave them. And I will try to get the address and everything as far as the website address on the place where I purchased the LEDs for the dash kit. Make sure you do some research if you decide to change out your dash lights. And make sure you get the proper bulbs. There are some differences as far as voltages and resistance and things of that sort, but if you do your search for whatever vehicle you have, it should most of the time will bring up whatever you're using. Sorry for the lighting in here, that's about all I got. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video, and once again, this is Next Gen Car Guys, and we'll see you next time.